Okay, now I'm explaining the other tools. Yesterday up to pen tool we used. Okay, now other tools come to here. This is a type tool. Okay, so type tool generally we use for typing text and all. Okay, so when you click on this T icon, T symbol, type tool, you check the options. Okay, so in options bar, okay, so here we have different options are there. Okay, there is a point rounded, okay, and here if you check there the point style, okay, and suppose alignment, so okay, suppose just you click here then the options, more options you'll get. This is a regular, okay, so italic, semi-bold, semi-bold, italic. So these are the text options. So, and this is font style we are getting anyway because it is very small, so the point size I'm increasing up to 70 or 72. Okay, right, otherwise you can type it 100, whatever the size you want, you can make it up to 1000 change. Yes, this is okay, this is the default text. Okay, so lorem ipsum is giving the default text, and here we have alignments, so left alignment, center alignment and right alignment. Okay, for timing I'm using only left alignment. Okay, yes, the font, different fonts available, so you can change this whatever the font you like. Sometimes you'll import from the internet any interesting font. If you find you can use this, or otherwise you can import to your fonts. Okay, so anyway for timing you can keep this default or anything, a default font, or suppose I'm keeping this at Arial. Okay, in Arial we have a regular, narrow and italic and bold. I'm keeping this regular only. Yes, then the other tool, here we have area type tool. So you have to give the area first. So draw your area. Okay, after giving area, type font is must be 14, or can change. Yes, okay, okay, so here you can type, okay, otherwise you can just copy and paste, Control C, Control V and Control V. See there, yeah, within the box. So that means what, here what we use in this area type tool, we use in the area type tool the given area, the font spreading in that only. But here if you see there is a red mark indicating, so that is what, that is indicating what, the more text is there inside. Now see, the box is empty. Okay, so whatever the text you gave already include in that box. Suppose the red box indicating there is still more text inside, so you can drag that, okay, and you can move the box, okay, as per your adjustments. So the text also spreading into, okay, so this is this is a simple area type tool. Okay, then here type on path tool. So we do the type on path tool. For that, give any path. Path means with pen tool you draw any path. Okay, here I want only outline, not color. Yes, suppose here I want some other color, because yeah, this is my path. On that path you can type the text. Suppose see, this is the default text displaying. Okay. And suppose you can change the text color also if you want. Okay, so change the text color. See that now we typed in the path. Type on a path tool. Okay, suppose after this you can give the adjustments. You can give the adjustments as per the changes this can take. So we can drag this, okay, and you can modify them. And suppose we use that another tool, a vertical type tool. So vertical type tool is nothing but you can type vertically. So this is horizontally and here it is vertically. Okay. and then what we are doing, vertical area type tool. Now give the area. Suppose here I am giving a round circle. Okay. Now I am using this vertical type, vertical area type tool. So just you can click in that, and you observe the text is flowing inside. Okay, text is flowing inside. See, you can copy paste, or otherwise just you can copy them, Control C and Control V, and suppose Control V. Yeah. Here also there are text, more text is there. For that what you do, you can increase your size, or otherwise you can decrease. See, there is a text inside, but still more text is there outside. To get into that, so you can enlarge this or you can decrease as per your modifications. This is also adding. Okay, this is simple vertical area type tool. Okay, then you can check this vertical type on a path tool. So vertical type on a path tool. So you draw now one path, okay, and just type it on that. Now see, this is vertical type path tool. Okay, then we have other tool, touch type tool. So with this touch type tool, what I'll do, can delete for timing all this, and suppose type the text. Okay, so suppose graphic design. GRAPHIC graphic SIGN is a graphic design text. Okay, so keep here and you can fill the color. So whatever the color, make it bit bold. Okay, now what I'm doing in this type tools, there is a touch type tool. With this touch type tool, you can select that particular text. Okay, you keep there, or otherwise you can increase the size, or otherwise you can turn that, you can rotate that. Okay, and here you come here and just change the placement, or you can rotate this. Suppose rotate this, and you can change the with other color, and here you can use other color. Okay, you can drag this into your area. So with the touch type tool, you can touch and give the modifications, so adjustments on each word, otherwise each text. Okay, so this is sometimes very helpful for highlighting something in text and all. Okay, right. So this text, we'll use this text again when you create the brochures and posters and okay, yes. And now you can delete this. Check it here. In this category, there is a line segment tool and arc tool, spiral tool, rectangular grid tool, and polar grid tool. So I use this line tool. You can draw the lines, because see, there is no visibility. Okay, when you drag this, it is including into that, but when you deselect, there is no visibility. Okay, the reason is because here the foreground, the fill color, the stroke color is empty. To understand that, give color and then try to use this. Okay, so now you can see them. Yeah. So draw this line and you can double click on that, you will get the options. So line segment tool options. Okay, here you can fill, or otherwise you can angles you can change. Suppose, see, that is changing the angles. Okay, and then arc tool. Arc tool creates the arcs. Suppose I'm doing this one arc and double click on that, we'll get the arc options. Here we have the positions, so see, it is changing. Okay, and here give the length, x-axis and y-axis, and suppose type open closed. Okay, and suppose you will get this kind of shapes, or otherwise open. So you draw closed one. Okay, now say OK and fill arc. Suppose you draw and fill with that. You draw and fill with that. Suppose you draw and fill with that. Okay, now what I'll do, just this is open, make it open and fill arc. No, I don't want to fill. Okay, okay, sometimes we used to create logos, shapes, curves. Okay, some vector shapes. that time this is useful. Okay, now here I use spiral tool. Okay, for that first you remove this. There is a spiral tool. Draw spiral. See, one only want. Draw spiral. Okay, and double click on that tool, otherwise just click on that. Spiral options will get. Here the radius is 1.9078 inches and decay 80%. Suppose you can decrease or increase the decayness. Now see, so that is the reason at least you have to maintain the 50% at least, or otherwise more than that. The default number there is 80. You can make it that. Okay, now segments. Suppose see, segments are the 5 segments. Okay, so these tiles you can create from outside to inside, okay, or inside to outside. The segments you can make it less, and we'll understand this. Now see, so segments means what? The divisions, cuts. See there is a segment. I'll give you more because you're not understanding. So this segment, here to here 1, here to here 2, so here to here 1, this is 2, and this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. Okay, so according to your number, okay, that will change. Okay, right. I can delete this. Now and the rectangular grid tool, so you can create the rectangulars. Suppose see here the grids, so 1 2 3 3 by 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so you can double click on that, you will get the tool options. The tool options here, the number 3 and 5. Number 3 means 1 2 3 and 1 2 3 4 5 5 boxes. Okay, the numbers of vertical dividers, and this is horizontal dividers. Okay, and here use outside rectangle as a frame or fill grid. Suppose with the fill grid option you can fill the grid. See, you can fill the grid. Sometimes this is helpful, okay, to make so few things, okay, interestingly. Practically we use all these things. Okay, you can delete this. Then now here the polar grid tool. So polar grid tool, yes, see here. Here the options again. So here is concentric dividers, and here radial dividers. Suppose if I give the number increasing, and suppose you draw this, see, it is increased. Okay, here 5 by 5, so this is 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, and suppose radials I'm changing into the radial. Suppose I'm giving 8. Now you draw and see 8 portions. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so here the radial dividers and concentric dividers. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, these are the 8, and these are the 5 only. Okay, then what I'll do, suppose create compound path from ellipses. suppose you can check now. So it is what the inside the path inside area also filled with the color by choosing this option, create a compound path from ellipses. Okay, then suppose fill grid, if you switch off the fill grid, so without color we'll get them. Okay, so this is okay. So this is the, you can delete them. Yes, now the other tools are here. A rectangle tool. So rectangle tools generally to create rectangles we use for timing of the color. Yeah, rectangles. Here you can make it bigger and smaller. Okay, suppose with the alt shift proportionately you will decrease and increase. Okay, and here suppose here at the shape, click on that shape, see here the options, there you can turn your angle. Okay, then here suppose choose your options here. Okay, choose your options and increase the number, that is adding into. Okay, and suppose if you want to fill color, you can fill color also. Okay, suppose see this is okay, and here in options again we have other things. See that here it is, and there you can check the other options. Okay, as per your requirement, sometimes particularly for the logos, to creating logos, shapes, some curves, patterns, this is very helpful. Okay, you are editing your the rectangular shapes into different ways. Okay, so that is very helpful. Okay, right. After that there would be a rounded rectangle tool. So you draw this. So it's already a rounded rectangle tool. Okay, for the options also there are options, just you can check them and you will understand about this. Okay, this is simple. Just you can delete this. Okay, now here the ellipse tool. So you can create the ellipses. Okay, create the ellipses, and here again from the shapes, here we have options, so pi options. So there are pi options. See, see, according to your changes, it is adding into that. Okay, the scale corners, so scale the strokes and effects I'll explain later, because on particular assignment you will understand clearly. Okay, yes, now the angle also you can change. Okay, so this is very helpful for the doing logos and shapes, for the creation of shapes and all. And here make polygon tool. So there is a polygon shape, and here also we have shapes, different shapes. Okay, and give the changes, options, according to that this will take. Okay, just you can delete them. After that we have a star tool. You can create the stars. Okay, here you can create the stars. So in this you can check the options here, options bar, points 5, 1 2 3 4 points, so make it suppose 9, say OK. It will create the more, will change the color also. Okay. This is very simple, so we use this in coming lessons. Now we can check tools, okay. And then flare tool, yeah, it can create the flares. Flares are really kind of effects. Okay, just double click on that. You will get the options here. The rays, suppose you don't want rays, simply remove that rays. Okay, and suppose rings don't want, you can delete that rings. That opacity, how you want that opacities, you can decrease or increase. Okay, you can change the values, you'll understand them. Okay, just make it cancel, and you can turn this also. You can turn this rays. Okay, so largest. Okay, just cancel it. This is effect. Okay, this used already. Now here the paint brush tool. Under this, one more tool is there, blob brush tool. So the difference, the main difference between this, so you can increase the size of, suppose I'm using this 5 number and draw this. Suppose otherwise you can on keyboard give the right bracket. So see here, the two lines overlapped each other. Now you can see this is the path, one path, and this is one path. The both paths are not merging each other. The both paths are not merging each other. Okay. Now you can right click on that. Suppose here this is one path and this is one path, individual paths. Okay. So when you group, when you combine them and right click on that and give make compound path, it's a compound connected path. It is in this case, suppose if I use this brush and draw this, suppose the two pieces, 3 pieces I'm using, and suppose you try to fill a color, so it's not filling properly because it is in individual pieces. Now make compound path. So make compound path. It can be a 1. It can be a 1, but because of the individual pieces, we are not filling those colors. Okay, now use blob brush tool. Blob brush tool. Suppose I'll change the color. Use blob brush tool. Suppose okay, I'm using this. See the two lines. I draw those two lines, but they converted, they mixed each other. Okay, so this means what? With this tool, you draw continuously your drawing, your sketch, your art piece, whatever you can draw, and you can connect them, and you try to fill the colors. Okay, you can try to fill the colors, and then just right click on that, make compound path. Okay, and then you can fill those colors. So suppose here here you can, yeah, it is already there in compound path. Try to fill this. Okay. I think somewhere it is not connected. Yes, not connected actually. So I'll do this again. Suppose with the blob brush tool, draw nicely, continuously, without any breaks. Okay. And suppose you check it. Yes, I think this is okay. Now you can try to fill the colors and make it release compound path. Yes, very nicely changing colors. Beautiful. Okay, so that is the main difference between these two brushes. When you trace, when you draw directly, better to use your blob brush. With blob brush, whatever the shape you draw, continuously draw your shape. Okay, and just right click on that. Yeah, it is not selected again. So we will do it again. Yes, with the blob brush tool, you draw continuously, and connect there. Yes, it is not connected again. Yeah, anyway, so we have to connect them. Or otherwise draw this again. Just you can delete them. Okay, you delete this. Yes. Okay, then can right click and release compound path. Yes, very nice. So your continuous the sketches, your sketches and your drawings, so you can trace by this blob tool. Okay. Yes, these are the tools I explained today. Okay, so today we discussed about this text tools and this line segments. So inside there are arc tool, spiral tool, rectangular grid tool, and polar grid tool is there. The same way in text type tool, there are type tool, area type tool, type on path tool, okay, vertical type tool, vertical area type tool, vertical type on a path tool, touch type tool we used. Okay, the same way here we use this rectangle, rounded rectangle, ellipse tool, polygon tool, star tool, and flare tool we use. And here we check the two different brushes. Okay, depends on your requirement. You can need we have to choose these options. Okay, so tomorrow we'll check other tools. So you can practice this and will understand. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Thank you.